Have you ever wondered if there is a being capable of surviving the end of the world? Imagine a creature that can withstand the vacuum of space, deadly radiation, and temperatures that would freeze or melt any other form of life in seconds. We are not talking about an alien, but an inhabitant of our own planet that probably lives in the moss of your garden. Welcome to Pacha Wonders, where today we explore the amazing and indestructible world of tardigrades, popularly known as water bears. Our story begins in the year 1773. German zoologist Johann August Ephraim Goes was observing through a rudimentary microscope when he came across a fascinating creature. Due to its plump shape and its slow, heavy way of walking, he decided to call them kleiner Wasserbar, which in German literally means little water bears. It was just 3 years later, in 1776, when Italian biologist Lazzaro Spallanzani, noticing their slow movement, gave them the scientific name they retain to this day, tardigrades, a term that comes from Latin and means slow steppers. But what exactly is a tardigrade? Physically, they are microscopic invertebrate animals that measure only 0.5 millimeters long, making them almost invisible to the human eye. They possess a surprising anatomy. They have 8 short, sturdy legs, each ending in sharp claws that they use to cling to surfaces. Their mouth is a specialized tube with stylets designed to pierce and suck nutrients from algae and moss. Despite their tiny size, they have a central nervous system, a complete digestive tract, and a rudimentary brain, making them biologically complex beings. What really separates tardigrade from the rest of living beings is their ability to face death and win. When their environment dries out or becomes hostile, they enter a state called cryptobiosis. During this process, the tardigrade expels 99% of the water from its body, shrinks, and transforms into a small, dry, hardened ball called a ton. In this state of suspension, its metabolism is reduced to 0.01% of its normal activity. It is technically a biological pause. A tardigrade in a ton state can remain inanimate for 30 years or even longer, simply waiting for a drop of water to rehydrate and return to life in a matter of minutes. The thermal resistance of these beings defies the laws of conventional biology. It has been proven in laboratories that they can survive absolute zero, reaching temperatures of minus 272 degrees Celsius, where atomic movement almost stops. On the other hand, they are capable of withstanding extreme heat of up to 150 degrees Celsius, a temperature much higher than the boiling point of water that would kill any other known animal cell. This incredible thermal flexibility has allowed them to colonize the most remote points of the Earth, from the frozen peaks of the Himalayas to the scorching thermal vents at the bottom of the oceans. But their resistance does not stop at temperature. If we take them to the depths of the Mariana Trench, tardigrades are capable of withstanding pressures 6,000 times higher than those we experience on the Earth's surface. Additionally, they possess genetic shielding against radiation. They can tolerate doses of X-rays hundreds of times higher than the lethal dose for a human being. Scientists at the University of Tokyo discovered the secret behind this in 2016, a unique protein called SUP, short for damage suppressor. This protein acts as physical armor that wraps around their DNA to prevent it from breaking under radiation attack. The true milestone in their history occurred in the year 27, during the European Space Agency's Photon M3 space mission. A group of tardigrades was sent into outer space and exposed directly to a total vacuum and cosmic radiation without any protection. They spent 10 days in the darkness of the cosmos. Upon returning to Earth and coming into contact with water, not only did they revive, but their cells showed no significant damage, and they were even able to lay eggs and reproduce normally. This experiment officially made them the first known animals capable of surviving in outer space, opening a debate on whether life could travel between planets via asteroids. Why does science invest so much time in studying this little water bear? The answer lies in the future of human medicine. Understanding how tardigrades protect their DNA with the ZUP protein could allow us to create therapies to protect cancer patients during radiotherapy or shield astronauts traveling to Mars in the future. Even their capacity for cryptobiosis is being studied to revolutionize the transport of organs and vaccines, allowing them to be preserved without the need for constant refrigeration, simply by stopping their metabolism as the tardigrade does. The study of tardigrades in Pacha Wonders reminds us that the greatness of nature is not always measured by size, but by the ability to adapt. This tiny being, which has survived 5 mass extinctions, teaches us that life always finds a way to prevail. The next time you walk through a forest or see moss on a stone, remember that beneath your feet there is a civilization of microscopic survivors who have conquered space and time. Thank you for joining us in this detailed exploration of our world's greatest biological mystery. If you've been fascinated by the story of the water bear, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Pacha Wonders to continue discovering nature's best-kept secrets. Do you think humans should modify their genetics to resemble tardigrades? Leave us your ideas in the comments. See you on the next adventure.